Good evening. As many people begin their New Year's resolution to live healthier lives, some are turning to the help of weight loss drugs. But there are new concerns over a growing black market for the meds. Good evening and thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Mark Curtis. Drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy spiked in popularity and price over the past few years, leaving the door wide open for illegal pharmacies to try and sell counterfeit versions online. Tonight, 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra explains why these drugs have to be prescribed correctly and taken with caution.
I've never been able to lose weight like this in my life, so 100 pounds is just unbelievable.
Kate Buckmaster is celebrating the start of 2025 with a major victory on the scale.
3 years ago, we went to the Cardinals game on Christmas Day, and I had to force myself into the seats. And that evening when I got home, I had bruises on my hips from the seats being so tight. And now, I don't have that problem.
She credits most of her success so far to Wegovy, an FDA-approved medication prescribed by her doctor.
My insurance company covers it with a zero copay.
Wegovy is a GLP-1 drug. Similar name brands, including Ozempic, Mounjaro, and Zepbound, have popularized the market for helping patients lose stubborn weight.
They go in our brain and they kind of affect the appetite, the hunger cravings. They also slow down the way your food travels through your GI system, but they also impact satiety, make people feel fuller, and also impact blood sugars positively.
But some insurance companies aren't willing to cover the cost when taken only for weight loss.
I'm really frustrated with it because I see the difference.
Susie Unapi tells me she lost 67 pounds thanks to Ozempic. She was forced to stop taking it when Medicare ceased her coverage in June 2024, telling her they now only pay for it when prescribed for diabetes. She can't afford the out-of-pocket cost.
Just for name brand Ozempic, it's $1,000 plus. Just for 1 month.
Dr. Rika Agarwal, a consultant endocrinologist at Banner Health, says she has patients enduring the same challenge.
This is a game changer and it's a miracle drug, It does a lot of good things if it's done properly, but not everybody can afford it.
Some even driving to Mexico for cheaper prices, strongly against her recommendation.
They say, no, it's so cheap over there, I just have to pay 1/3 of the cost. But oftentimes you have seen they do not even work.
A simple Google search for GLP-1 drugs produces many options to buy online.
Just yesterday, I was able to go to a random site that popped up on my social media. I was able to get it approved within 90 seconds with the promise of this medication to be delivered on my doorstep in 24 to 48 hours.
Dignity Health's Dr. Sonal Harder says studies show nearly half of these websites are proven to be illegal pharmacies and operating without a valid license.
If anybody is getting these medications without prescription, that's a big red flag.
Another option available online is compounded semaglutide or tirzepatide. It has the same active ingredient as those name brand drugs, but the U.S. Food and Drug Administration doesn't regulate them, leaving patients with the risk of buying counterfeit medication, a drug that contains the wrong or harmful ingredients, or a drug that contains too little, too much, or no active ingredient at all.
So now the patient is drawing on his own and self-injecting. And sometimes they can overtake.
Those risks are keeping Unapi from buying those drugs online.
I won't get anything compounded or anything from off of the internet because I don't know really what's in it.
Even when taking these drugs correctly as prescribed, doctors warn they can have serious side effects.
Nausea, vomiting, constipation, GI discomfort.
And must be paired with diet and exercise.
So that needs to go hand in hand.
But patients like Buckmaster prove these drugs can be life-changing.
You'll eventually love the outcome on the other side of it.
Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.
Gabby, thanks.